I'm going to answer this question real quick from Coach Lacey. He said, "What defense you run if you don't have a lot of speed?" Again, guys, like it depends on it depends on your league with defense. Okay, um, I will tell you, I've ran the 4-4 Reaper defense with teams with speed and athletes, and I ran it with big chunky guys. Okay, guys. So let me ask you this, Coach: what age group are you coaching? This should solve this problem. What age group are you coaching? Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna answer your question. Because here's the thing: like, if you're in the younger age groups, I'll run like the 6-2 defense. If your league allows you to line kids up, um, either in that A gap or even you can move them nose guards to the B gap, or not the B gap, but head up on the guards. You can do that. Okay, you said first and second grade. So first and second grade, what about 6U, 6U, 7U, something like that? So, I run the 4-4 Reaper defense as my base defense, coach. I would run it as my base defense if I coached 8U, 7U, 6U. Now, I will say that if you see with that age group, teams are going to run the ball 90 to 100% of the time. So it would be to your advantage to run a defense that's going to allow you to dominate in the trenches. So you can't go wrong with the 6-2 Savage defense. Okay, guys. 6-2 Savage defense is great because with those kids, you teach them how to occupy that gap and then have your linebackers clean up. And you can even use your corners as extended linebackers, essentially. Six man, dude, the 6-2 defense is really good for that. So I usually teach well, I teach my kids the 4-4 Reaper and then we flex it, right? So we'll run the 4-4 Reaper and we'll flex it into the 6-2 Savage. Now, if you only want to run one formation, right? And like I said, if you go by the data of kids running the ball 90 to 100% of the time, run the 6-2. Run the 6-2. My only caveat is just make sure your league rules are good because some of you guys are in leagues where you can't do A gap blitz, can't line up in the A gap, can't all that crap, and that's you can't control that, right? But I would definitely go 6-2 Savage in that case for sure. My pleasure, coach. My pleasure, man. Coach K says, "What offense you run when with small, fast players instead of big running backs?" Really easy. I would go Beast 2.0, the Beast 2.0 offense, because that allows my guys to play in space, a lot of jet motions, rocket sweeps. I would also do that. I run the Beast 3.0 because it allows the same type of things to happen. That's what I would definitely do. A lot of orbit motions, return orbit motions, jet sweeps. You can't even go wrong with the air raid 2.0 offense. The air raid 2.0 allows you to play more in space, 2x1s, 3x1s, pistol set, 2x1s, 2x2s, duo, like all of that nasty stuff, that allow you to, really do a lot of damage in space as well. All right. Okay, Michael O says, Pee Wee only allows 5 on the line. If that's the case, according to my philosophy, coach, I'll run the 4-4 Reaper defense. I'll run the 4-4 Reaper defense, and then I would line up in the Mayday. I would line up in the Mayday, and then I would do damage that way. Um, Hold on one sec, guys. Let me see what I got. Y'all bear with me. I thought I had some playbooks already pulled up, guys. But like I would definitely go Mayday with that. Let me see here. Y'all bear with me. I told y'all before, like I got a new computer and I'm still learning it. Like I'm still trying to grasp how to use everything. And I'm not 100% savvy with it yet. So y'all forgive me. Uh, but I want to help you guys at the same time. And again, shout out to you guys who hit that like button. Helped us reach our goal of 50 likes. As a matter of fact, where are we at right now, Miss Beast? On the likes. But yeah, guys, I would run for sure 4-4 Reaper defense if you're in the league where they're only allowing you to, have 5 guys for sure. Um, the Mayday look is still it's essentially a 6-man front um that we got here. However, let me see. What I would do, coach, is I'm lining up in the 4-4 defense and I'm running 4-4 Bama, 4-4 Alabama. Alabama is a double A gap blitz, but you can also do 4-4 Bama, which is a B gap blitz with your linebackers there. Um, let's see here. Alabama twist, can't go wrong with Alabama twist. Like what I love about the 4-4 Reaper, and some guys saying, well, you can't do this with the 4-4, you ain't a real 4-4. What I love about the 4-4 Reaper defense, guys, is that I make it so goddamn versatile and I mix the pressures up to really pressure the offensive line, stress it, but then I mix the pressures up to create a lot of confusion. And then as a result, we begin to take freaking souls. Y'all got me? I began to take freaking souls. We're still at 50 likes. We're stuck at 50 likes. We can't go to 60, guys. Let's see if we can go to 60 likes. If we go to 60 likes, I give away four copies. How about that? Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's go to 60. If we get to 60 likes, I give away 4 playbooks. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to do it. 8:47 Central Standard Time. Let's see. But yeah, coach. So that's exactly what I do, man. I go 4-4 Reaper defense for sure. Shout out T Pressure, man. Hope you're doing good. He said I'm late, but I'm here, man. TP, man, appreciate you, brother. So I know a lot of you guys are starting your practices. Have you started your practices yet? Because me and Miss Beast, we're in the discussion of changing the time of the show again to accommodate more of you guys. Do y'all like the time of the show right now? Let me know. Do y'all like the time of the show? Do I need to move it back? Do I need to change a day? I want your feedback because the show is all about you. It don't make sense to do the show if you at practice, right? I mean, yeah, you can watch the replay, which is what most guys do anyway. But at the same time, I want to be able to have a day to where it's accommodating to you guys. So Coach K says this should be fun. Coach K says, yes, practice from 6 to 8. Um, Coach Recon said, yes, it's perfect. You know, honestly, guys, it's tough for me because not only am I doing the show, but I'm producing the videos, I'm doing my consults with my clients. I got family obligations to handle. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, right? And I got a lot of other things to do as well, but I want to make sure that we're good. Let's see. Coach Destin says, I've got 3 on my staff here learning. Man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. And I'll tell you guys, like right now, man, having your staff watch the show is huge because that helps you guys all be on the same page, right? That's going to help you guys be on the same page. So it's definitely a benefit when your staff is on. And look, if you can't catch the live show, cool. I do replays with the show. So after this show ends, there will be a replay, right? And you can catch it. So don't beat yourself up. And shout out to you guys who email me and say, "Hey, I won't be able to be on today." Like I respect it so much, man. I appreciate y'all for respecting me to let me know, but I totally understand too. But I always want to have a replay for you guys for sure. Coach Joe, since we start 8:12, 5 to 7. And I don't know y'all where y'all at, everybody. I know some of you guys where you're located, but we're Central Standard Time. We're in the South. So we're Central Standard Time right now. So, like if you're on the West Coast, you're what, 2 hours back. If you're on the East Coast, you're an hour ahead of me. So I find that Wednesday at 7 p.m. is a good time though. I really do. Chester just got home from my youth football practice and the timing is perfect. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know, guys. That's good.